Hey, what's up guys, Mud.HD here, and welcome to episode 17 on my journey to the top series. And if you missed any of the previous episodes, there will be a link in the description to the series playlist where you can find all the other episodes, all in a chronological order. So, last episode we had a pretty good one, except the fact that we had the invisible football glitch again, and pretty damn annoying. But Scholoffer scored his first hat-trick for the club, and hopefully first of many. And here we have a game against Southend in the league, and we had an alright start. They had a chance to score, but Scholoffer somehow got caught up by a very tall, baldy guy, but he wasn't going to be caught up there in the 25th minute. An absolute smasher power shot. He's got about 68 power shots, so he's definitely got that ability to put a lot of power on them balls. And then we almost scored there. A very poor header, but I don't think ISC's got the best of heading stats, so I'll let him off with that. And there they have a pretty awesome chance to equalise, but luckily we have quite a tall keeper, so no worries there. And then Scholoffer is away here, but the keeper makes an outstanding reaction save to keep it at 1-0, and I don't know how Scholoffer didn't score that. I probably should have finessed it, because then it comes to bite me in the ass, because there we go, 86th minute, just after that chance, Eastwood scores, and it was such a bad goal to concede because we pretty much dominated the play. And here we have Wilson, and he is about to pull the shot off, and it hits the crossbar. We score, but offside flag is up, and look how marginal that was. I wouldn't even say we were even offside. It's so hard to tell. I'll put that down to you guys. So in the comment section, if you thought that was a offside decision, then please leave in the comments if your thoughts on that is. So he drew that game after conceding very late and unfortunately not picking up that goal in the last second of the game. But now we have Bradford. And Bradford, not the best of teams, so I was definitely looking for a result. And we play in Wilson here, and look at this, a nice shot just past the keeper. The keeper did not make the greatest of attempts to save that, but Wilson's going to take it as his first goal for the club. And he's had a pretty good start, not the best of starts, but hopefully he's going to be a bit like Samarov. He's going to have a slow sort of intake into the squad. And then he's going to be an absolute monster because he is 17 and he is like 65 rated at the minute. So he's definitely got the potential to be a great player. But here we have a great passing play. And that nickel shot was very, very bad. Unhappy with that. But you cannot win them all. And what a tackle there by, I think it was Ballon, or it might have been... the Korean centre-back that we have. But here I make a big mistake. I always try and play it through the back because I always lose possession if I play it forward. And I definitely costed massively in that. Yet again, conceding late, and we draw that game 1-1. And yet again, disappointment for us. But then we had Torquay, who were on a losing streak. Lose against Northampton, Port Vale and Bury. I definitely went into this game thinking we could definitely get a great result and put us back in contention, because I don't want it to be like last year with this season with York City, because last year we stayed with them for a while and then we dropped off, and I don't want this to drop off yet again, because that really cost us at the end of the season, as we missed out by goal difference. But you see there, Ayesi missed a perfect opportunity to score. Goalkeeper pulls off a great save, and hats off to him, but we almost went 1-0 up there as well. We had great chances to win this game, and here again we have the ball outside the box and a finesse shot that should have gone to the further post, but I don't know what I think it was Azagu was thinking. Why go nearest to the goalkeeper? I do not know. But anyway, that game ends in a 0-0 draw. Again, 3 draws in a row for the York City Maestros. And next we've got Exeter City, so it's not going to get any easier for us now. They have a pretty good team, seeing as they were in League One, I think, a couple of years ago. I cannot recall, but we definitely had the better starts getting chances off. And Azagu here cuts inside and he takes a shot. A nice block with the Exeter player, and it goes out for a corner. And I'm hoping to score a goal eventually from a corner. It's taking ages. I always have that weakness with corners sometimes, that corners just don't go in for me. And I don't really pay attention to who's taking the corners. I don't really think there's a massive difference, but I think I should pay more attention. But here, Schollifer using his pace, and he tries to dink it over the keeper. Keeper pulls off a nice save, but very poor goalkeeping there. He gets his fingertips and pushes it into his own net. Yes, I think it's Anthony Nichols. Oh, well done, son. I think I was playing him at right centre mid, so I don't know how he got into that spot, but at least he's getting forward, as he is a striker. But they could have equalised straight after that goal. What a chance there. And we have a chance here. Azagu is through, and what a strike, but he did not get it on target. That was definitely going in if it was on target. Nevertheless, the keeper would have saved it. I think that was an absolute awesome volley by Azagu. But anyway, they came back on the attack, and then we sort of just slowed the game down, sort of just passing the ball, and then we get a chance, and we finish this game off. Schollifer getting his, I think this is his second goal in I don't know, about 10 games. So he's on a good record. It's yet to be said if he was worth the money. But here, a player loan has expired, and I only have one loanee. And Charlie Taylor's going back to Leeds. I don't know how this works. I thought it would go back at the end of the season, but for some reason we've had him for an extra 10 games. So I guess it can't be the worst thing. But he's going to go back now, so Blatchett is going to come back in the team, and then Masanamani is going to play left back, and Blatchett's going to play right back. So we had Carlisle's a bit hacked off. I'm not playing him well. You're getting a bit old, mate, and I know last season you were an absolute god for us, but this year your stats are really deteriorating very quickly. And here I'm going to just show you some upgraded stats that I've got over the past few games, because they're ever changing, and I like to show you guys because I'm sure you guys are really interested in finding out how the players are sort of growing as they are still young. You see there, Henrique Pascali going up in 2 overalls, only 17. He has a massive potential. It's still unsure what his potential could be, but you just don't know in this game. And we have a lot of young players now that I signed, pretty much young when it came to the transfer window in the recently. And now we have a game against Cheltenham. Now Cheltenham, they have a good team, and Harad was the main man, I've got to say. You see there, just slipping that ball through, and it hits the post. He's just the centrepiece of the Cheltenham side. I think he used to play for I couldn't tell. But there, Harad picks up his goal there. Great positioning and movement away from my defenders, and I just couldn't do anything about that goal. That was just a top class header across goal, and then Harad was there to finish. We had the chance to hit the crossbar, and the crossbar really denied us there. That could have put us right back into this game. But instead, we were pretty bad at defending this game. I don't know what was going on, but it was at my full strength side, and they get their second there. Very fortunate goal there for Human. The keeper hits the post, and it comes off the back of his hand. And I'm 2-0 down now, so I had to go on the attack. I had to do something different. Ayesi pulls out on the outside, and he goes really close, but not close enough to put it into the back of the net. And now we're on the attack again. Pretty late into the game, Schollifer using his absolutely exhilarating pace. Keeper must have saved that with his face. And we lose that game 2-0, so I think that's our first loss of the season. So that's not good. But hopefully we can bounce back in next episode, because that was the last game of this episode. here are some players that are going to be going out on international duty. But anyway, guys, I have a couple of new videos I'm working on. That's why this video is slightly later. I am working so hard trying to sort out new series, but I can only do so much every day because I've got to do a career mode video and stuff like that. And I'm sure you guys are getting pretty bored at just career mode videos every day. So I'm working on a new series and I'll break it to you a squad builder, but I'm going to try and make it really good. Hopefully you'll see. It's going to be a lot of time and effort into it, but anyway, that will be out as soon as possible when I get the time to do it. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions you want to ask me in my Q&A 100 subscribers video, then please leave them in the comment section, or mention me on Twitter at Mutdud, MUTDUD. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, as well as my other content. Please go check it out. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.